Hi all of you, a very good evening and welcome to today's live session. This is Gayatri here. Today we are going to be looking at quantitative ability section. In the quant section there were questions from data sufficiency, then there were questions from time, speed and distance, then as usual 2 sets on data interpretation, then there were questions on number series, equations. Yes, so this was the general pattern of the paper. The paper difficulty level, I would say, when it comes to quantitative, it was not very, like the data interpretation sets I felt were very easy this time. And the equations questions were also easy. But the single questions, right, like the questions on time, speed and distance, or some of the number series question, that was a bit difficult. Okay, some of them were a bit difficult. Data sufficiency, as usual, 1 or 2 questions were very easy. Just by looking at the question you could give the answer, and some of them were of medium difficulty. So this is what I felt when I looked at the quantitative ability section of last week's paper. So let's get started. Let's start solving the questions directly. Look at the first question for the session. The first question for the session is there on your screen. So the first question is on data sufficiency. Read the question. What is given here? Each of these questions consists of a question followed by 3 statements numbered 1, 2 and 3. You have to study the question and decide whether the data in which statements is or are sufficient to answer the question. So how will you solve this? What is the question? How many boys are there in the class? Now what is the first statement? The first statement says that the number of boys is 15 more than the number of girls. So if there are G girls in a class, then G plus 15, that is equal to B. This is what is given from the first statement. Using this I cannot find out how many boys are there in the class. So the first statement alone is not enough to answer the question. Now look at the second statement. The average weight of the boys is 41 kgs and that of the girls is 32 kgs. Right? So if the average weight of the boys is 41 kgs, what does that mean? What is the total weight of the boys? Total weight of the boys is nothing but 41 into B. See, I am assuming there are B boys and the average weight of the boys is 41. So the total weight of the boys is nothing but 41B. Similarly, what is the total weight of the girls? The total weight of the girls is 32G. Correct? Average weight is 32, total number of girls is G, so the total weight for the girls is 32G. So this is the total weight of the boys, total weight of the girls. Again, using that you can't find out how many boys are there. Look at the third statement. The average weight of all the students in the class is 37 kg. Or what is the total weight of all the students in the class? It's nothing but 37 into B plus G. Correct? See, totally there are B plus G children in the class and the average weight is 37. So what is the total weight of all the children in the class? It is nothing but 37 into B plus G. Now, this is nothing but the total weight. See, the total weight, I can also say it as it is nothing but 41B plus 32G. Correct? Total weight of boys plus total weight of girls. That's the total weight of the class. So you can equate it like this. And you know the relationship between B and G. You will be able to, if you put that here in the equation, you will be able to find what is B. Correct? So definitely if you use all the 3 statements together, you will be able to find the answer for the question. So what will be the answer? All 1, 2 and 3 are necessary to arrive at the answer. So what you have to remember is that in questions on data sufficiency, you don't have to find out the complete answer. Just check if the given statements are enough to arrive at the answer or not. So here the answer will be all 1, 2 and 3. Next one. This is a very easy one. What is given here? What is the area of the rectangle? The ratio of the length and to the breadth of the rectangle is 35:12. Or what can I say? I can say the length is 35x and breadth is 12x. Okay. The perimeter of the rectangle is 188 centimeter. What is 2 into L plus B? That is equal to 188. So if I combine the first 2 statements, what will happen? I can find out the area, right? See, length is 35x, breadth is 12x. Put that here for length and breadth. When you solve it, you can find the value of x, then you can find what is the length, what is the breadth, and in turn you can find the area. So using statement 1 alone, I can't get the answer. Using statement 2 alone also, I can't get the answer. But if I combine statement 1 and 2, I can find what the answer is. Correct? Now look at statement 3. What does statement 3 says? It says the length of the diagonal of the rectangle is 74. So what is the diagonal of a rectangle? See, this is a rectangle. This is the length. This is the breadth. What is the diagonal? Diagonal is root of L squared plus b squared, correct? This is like a right angle triangle, so diagonal is nothing but root of L squared plus b squared. So here I know root of L squared plus b squared, that is equal to 74. So if you combine statements 2 and 3, what will you get? You have two equations in terms of L plus b. Again, if you solve, you will get the answer, correct? So I can either use statement 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. So let us try this combination of using statements 1 and 3. If we use statement 1 and 3, then what will we get? See, using statement 1, I can say 35x and 12x is the length and the breadth. Using statement 3, I can say root of L squared plus b squared, that is equal to 74. Again, for L and b, I can substitute this, right? I can solve for x, then in turn I can find out the area. So if I use statement 1 and 3 also, I will get the answer. So what is the answer here? Any of the two statements, right? Any of the two statements at a time, if I take, I am getting the answer. So my answer will be option 4. Any two of the three statements is enough to arrive at the answer. Okay. Next. How will you solve this? What is given? What is the profit percentage if a discount of 10% is offered on an article? Okay. So there is a 10% discount. We have to find the profit percentage. First statement says, had there been no discount offered, the profit earned on the sale of the article would be 40%. So let us look at the first statement first. Okay. So if the cost price of the article is C, okay, I am taking the cost price of the article to be C. Now if there is no discount offered, right, what will be the selling price? The selling price will be 1.4 C, correct? Or there is a profit of 40%. So selling price is 1.4 C. Now when a discount of 10% is given on this, then what will happen? Then what will be your new selling price? Your new selling price will be 0.9 of 1.4 C, correct? Because 10% is discount, correct? Or what is this equal to? This is nothing but 1.26 C, or I can say the net profit percentage is 26% now, and I am giving again a discount of 10%, right? The net profit percentage becomes 26%. See, you need not calculate these exact values. I am just saying that for the sake of explanation, but you will know that you will be able to find the profit percentage using statement 1. So using statement 1 alone, you are getting the answer. Now let us look at statement 2. What is given in statement 2? In statement 2, it says the discount offered on the article is 14% of the cost price. So if I say the cost price of the article is C, okay, now what is the profit percentage if discount of 10% is offered on an article, right? See, whatever is the marked price, what are we doing? We are selling it for 0.9 times of the marked price, correct? That is what has happened. 10% discount, always discount is given on the marked price. Now what are they saying? The discount offered on the article is 14% of the cost price, or that is, what is the discount that you are offering? You are offering 10% discount on the marked price, or 0.1 times marked price. This is the discount offered. This is nothing but equal to 14% of the cost price, correct? This is nothing but 14% of the cost price, or you can say the marked price, that is equal to 1.4 times the cost price. So again here, and see, this is the price at with which, this is the marked price. What is the profit percentage if a discount of 10% is offered on an article, correct? So the discount offered on the article is 14% of the cost price. Yes. Now if you equate this, you will know, right, again what is the profit. So this is going to be your selling price, correct? What will be your selling price? Your selling price is going to be 0.1 times the marked price, correct? Or that is nothing but 0.14 times of C. So again you can, using that also you can find out what is the profit. So again using statement 2 also you are able to arrive at the answer, correct? Got it? Now look at the third statement. What does the third statement say? Cost price of the article is 1000. See, I know only what is the cost price and what is the discount, but I don't know what is the marked price or nothing about this earlier selling price. Nothing like that is given. So using the third statement alone, I cannot arrive at the answer. So what will be my answer here? Either statement 1 is enough for me to arrive at the answer, or statement 2 is enough to arrive at the answer. Is it clear? Is it clear? Any doubts? Yes. Next one. Kishore goes at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Avinash goes at a speed of 36 kilometers per hour. Kamal can go from A to B in 2 hours. The distance between A to B is equal to the distance between A to C. Avinash takes the same time in traveling from B to A as from B to C at his regular speed, which is twice the speed of Kamal. Then it is asked, if Kishore and Kamal travel towards each other from B and C respectively, how far from B will they meet each other? So try this and tell me, and then I'll start solving it. What I was saying here was the discount offered on the article is 14% on the cost price. So what is the discount? The discount is nothing but 0.14C. That we know, correct? Now they are asking what is the profit percentage if a discount of 10% is offered in an article. The 10% discount in an article means whatever be the marked price, right? Out of that 0.1. This is the discount that is offered, correct? So these two are equal, or I can say the selling price here is going to be the marked price into 0.9, right? So using this you can find out the profit, right? Profit percentage. So try the next question. So try this question and let me know what is the answer that you get. So how will you solve this? Kishore goes at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. Avinash goes at a speed of 36 kilometers per hour. So Kishore is 60 kilometers per hour. Avinash is 36 kilometers per hour, and Kamal can go from A to B in 2 hours. See, there was one more information that is given in the last sentence, is that Avinash travels takes the same time to traveling from B to A as from B to C at his regular speed. Okay, so Avinash's regular speed is twice the speed of Kamal, or I can say what is the speed of Kamal? The speed of Kamal is nothing but 18 kilometers per hour. So initially, based on the given information, this is what I am able to say, correct? Kishore is traveling at 60 kilometers per hour, Avinash at 36 and Kamal at 18 kilometers per hour. And it is said that Kamal can go from A to B in 2 hours. So Kamal can go from A to B in 2 hours, means this is Kamal's speed. He is taking 2 hours to travel. So what is the distance between A to B? The distance between A to B is 36 kilometers. The distance between A to B is equal to the distance between A to C, right? So this is also 36 kilometers. Now next it is given, Avinash takes the same time in traveling from B to A as from B to C at his regular speed. Okay, so Avinash takes the same time to travel between B to A as between B to C, and with the same speed. That means that the distance between B to A is same as the distance between B to C. So this will also be 36 kilometers. Now what is the question given? If Kishore and Kamal travel towards each other, so from B and C respectively, how far from B will they meet? So from B, Kishore is traveling with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour. From C, Kamal is traveling at a speed of 18 kilometers per hour. And how far will they meet? Find that out. From B, that is nothing but 36 divided by 60 plus 18. This is the time, right? In what time will they meet first? Let's find that out. Time is nothing but distance divided by the relative speed, right? 36 divided by 60 plus 18. That is nothing but 36 divided by 78. This is the time in which they will meet. Now what will be that distance from B? See, from B means at what distance they will meet. So Kishore would have travelled from B with a speed of 60 kilometers per hour, and in so much hours, right? 36 by 78 hours with this speed, 60 kilometers per hour. What is the distance that he would have travelled? So this is the distance that he would have travelled, or the distance from B, what we are looking for is nothing but 36 by 78 into 60. See, looking at the options, it cannot be these three options for sure, correct? It has to be this, 27, 9 by 13. Here you will have 6 by 13 or 360 divided by 13. So answer will be 27 point something. You have an option similar to that. That should be the correct one. You have none of these options here. Closest is that. If you solve it exactly, you will definitely get that as the answer. Next one. You guys try out the next question. Try this. These are very easy ones. Yes. So what is the answer here? Very easy question, right? In which of the following years was the difference between the sales of X type TV sets and Y type TV sets the maximum? So in which of the following years the difference is maximum? When is the difference maximum? 2011 and 12. You just have to look at the values that is given, right? See, here it is 20 and here it is somewhere like 27, correct, or 28. Here it is, if you look here, right, it is around 15 and here it is 30. So difference is almost 20. Here the difference seems to be very less. Now here if you see, here the difference, so you can just note down, right, by observation you will be able to see 2011 definitely seems to be, the difference seems to be very high. Similarly 2012 also seems to be very high. This cannot be the one. Just check these two, what they are. Again, obviously this I don't think will be, because this is only 10 points, right, this is 10 points, and here if you see it is again almost like 12. So but if you check here, right, it is more than 15. So these two, right, 2011 and 2012, they have to be the times when the difference is maximum. In which of the following years was the difference between the sales of X and Y type TV sets maximum? So the answer will be 2011 and 12. Very easy one. Next one. In which of the following years was the percentage increase or decrease of sale of X type TV sets the maximum from the previous year? Again, just look at the graph and compare, you will be able to get the answer. What's the answer for this one? See, which of the following years percentage increase or decrease of X type TV set maximum from the previous year? So here it is 20, here it is 15, okay, that is the difference. But here if you see, if you compare this and this, right, in 2012 it is 40, here it is 15. So basically it has doubled, correct, from 2011 to 12, it is more than double, right? 15 into 2 is 30, it is 40, it is 40 here, correct? So it's like almost above 150%. So here the jump is very high. Difference between these two, right, definitely 40 and here it will be somewhere close to 45, not much. Here 45 and here it is like around 35, again difference is not much. Here 35 and here it is 25. Basically only in this case, right, the jump is, or the change is more than double, right? So here it is 15 means it is more than 30 here. So which in which of the following years has the percentage increase maximum from the previous year? In 2012, right, the increase is, or it is doubled or more than that. So just look at the graph and answer. Yeah. So what will be your answer? Your answer will be 2012. If you are looking at this question, so if you solve it, you are saying in terms of percentage, shouldn't we be solving it in terms of percentage? Even if you are solving it in terms of percentage, you will have 40 minus 15 by 15 into 100. Correct? See, when compared to 15, right, the difference here, right, is how much? It's almost, so I think approximately you will get the answer here as 166%. Correct? But if you look between this and this, what will you get? Here you have 20, here you have 15, right? So you will have 15 minus 20, which is 5. 5 by 20 into 100, which is less, right? So anyway, even if you compare, this is definitely going to be very high, because here the numerator will definitely be greater, much greater. So the answer here will be option 2, 2012. What is the percentage increase in the sale of Y-type TV sets from 2011 to 2014? Where is the Y-type TV set? Here, 2011, 2014. So what is the percentage increase? So here it is 50, correct? Here it is 30. So it is nothing but 50 minus 30 by 30 into 100. What is the answer? That is 200 by 3, which is nothing but 66.2 by 3%. Option 4. Next one. The number of X-type TV sets sold in 2011 was exactly what percentage of the number of Y-type TV sets sold in 2015? So X-type TV sets sold in 2011 was exactly what percentage of number of Y-type TV sets sold in 2015? So what's the answer for this one? 15 by 40 into 100, correct? X-type in 2011 is 15, 40. Find this percentage. What is that percentage? 15 by 40. That will be approximately 37, that will be 37.5%. 3 by 8, correct? 1 by 8 is 12.5, so 2 by 8, 3 by 8 will be 37.5. Option 3, correct. Next one. What was the average number of Y-type TV sets sold by the company in 2011, 12, 14 and 15 together? So what is the average type of Y-type? 2011, 12, 14, 15. 30 plus 25 plus 50 plus 40. Correct? Divided, how many years are we considering? Divided by 4. So this is nothing but 75 plus 70. Correct? So 145 divided by 4. What is 145 divided by 4? 36.25. Now here everything is given in terms of thousands, I guess. So 36250. Option 2 will be the answer. They have not mentioned, I think, in the question, but it should be in terms of thousands, right? 36.25, the only option that matches this, 36250. Yeah. Next one. The next question is on equations. 5x squared plus 29x plus 20, that is equal to 0. So you have product of two numbers is 100 and sum of the two numbers is 29. What are the two numbers? 25 and 4, correct? 25 4s are 100, 25 plus 4 is 29. And what are the roots? 25 by 5 and 4 by 5. Since both the sign before bx and before c both are positive, both the roots are going to be negative. So the roots for the first equation are minus 25 by 5 and minus 4 by 5. Now the second equation, 25y squared plus 25y plus 6, that is equal to 0. So product of two numbers is 150, sum of the two numbers is 25. So what are the two numbers? 15 and 10. 15 into 10 is 150. 15 plus 10 is 25. So what is the roots that we are looking for? 15 divided by 25 and 10 divided by 25. Again here, since both are positive, both the roots are going to be negative. Or this is nothing but, if you simplify it, it is nothing but minus 3 by 5 and minus 2 by 5. So here we have minus 5 and minus 4 by 5. So definitely y is greater than x. So what will be your answer? Option C. Yes. The questions on equation this time I felt was very easy, very mark scoring, and the factorization was also quite easy for these questions. So try this one. Next one. 3x squared plus 10x plus 8 is equal to 0. 3y squared plus 7y plus 4 is equal to 0. So again, how will you do it? 3x squared plus 10x plus 8, that is equal to 0. So product of two numbers is 24, sum of two numbers is 10. What are the numbers? 6 and 4, right? So the roots are 6 by 3 and 4 by 3, both negative because plus plus here. I am using the sign table. Next one, you have 3y squared plus 7y plus 4, that is equal to 0. Product of two numbers is 12, sum of the two numbers is 7. So what are the two numbers? 4 and 3. So the roots are 4 by 3 and 3 by 3, both negative because plus plus here. So the roots here are minus 2 and minus 4 by 3. Here it is minus 4 by 3 and minus 1. So what can you say? What is the relation? I can say y is greater than or equal to x. Right? 4 by 3 means both are same. Otherwise, y is greater than x. So answer here is option B. Y is greater than or equal to x. Option B will be the answer. Next one. So this number series question was a bit difficult. I am not sure how many of you would have done it in the examination. See, if such questions come, sometimes the logic is very weird and very difficult to get. So please skip such questions. Unless you have solved the same question and the same question appears in the examination and you know how to solve it, it's fine. Otherwise, skip such questions. Try it out now and tell me if you are able to get the answer. So there is actually an alternating series that is there here. So what is given? 1 1 3 4 8 1 0 7 5 6 question mark 540 480. Okay. So here what happens is you have 756, correct? So this is 756 into 2 divided by 3, okay, and here you have 756 into 5 divided by 7, okay, and here it is 810 into 4 plus 6. So next is here into 8, sorry, not plus, divide, no, into 4 divided by 6 into 8 divided by 9. The logic here is, see here whatever series is there, no, it is following, these are all prime numbers, 2, 3, 5, 7, right? So next one will be into 11 and the next prime number divided by 13. Here if you see, the logic that is followed is using the composite numbers, 4, 6, 8, 9. So this is the logic that is followed. So what will come in the missing place is nothing but again 540. Yeah, no point in wasting your time in such questions in the examination. Unless the same questions come, it's better to skip it. Next one, answer is 540. So next is 550, 550, 549, 544, 515, and what will come next? That is what is asked. So here the logic that is followed is 550 plus 1 minus 1, that is 550. Next is 550 plus 1 minus 2, 549, correct, plus 1 minus 6, 544 plus 1 minus 30, and this will be, now what is the logic that is followed here is, here there is 1, right? So here 1 into 1, that is 2, that is coming here. Now here next 2 into 3, that is 6, correct? So next 6 into 5, that is 30, that is coming here. So next will be 30 into 7. See, basically prime numbers, right? 2, 3, you are multiplying by, sorry, 1 into 2, multiplying by 2, 3, 5, 7, next will be 11 and so on. So this will be 210. So what will come here? Plus 1 minus 210. So that will be 515 plus 1 minus 210, which is nothing but 306. So the missing number here is option 4, 306. Again, this is a two-step series, not very easy to identify. So the answer here is option 4. Anyone got this correctly in the examination? See, other than these two, I think all the other number series questions in the paper was very easy. Let's look at the next one. So the next is a data interpretation set, pie chart is there. So let us look at the questions. No point in wasting such questions, time in such questions. Instead of this, the questions on equations, right? Or even these data interpretation set would have been a better choice. Now the first question is pretty easy. The total number of females are what percentage of the total number of males in the organization? See, totally how many employees are there? 4,500 employees are there, out of which 2,000 are female. So how many male employees are there? 2,500 male employees are there and 2,000 female employees are there. The number of female employees is what percentage of the male employees? So what is the percentage that you have to find? 2,000 divided by 2,500 into 100. 80%, correct? 20 by 25. 4 by 5, or that is 80%. Option 3. Very easy, you can just calculate it in mind and write the answer there. Next. What is the respective ratio of the number of employees in the administrative department to the number of males in the same department? So how many employees are there in the administration department? Totally 4,500 are there. Out of that 8% are in administrative department. Now what is 8% of 4,500? 45 into 8. What is 45 into 8? 360, correct? So 360 employees are there in the administrative department. Now we have to find out how many males are there in the administrative department. See, out of this total 360 employees, how many females are there in administrative departments? Totally 2,000 female are there, out of which 10% is in administrative department, or I can say 200 females are in administrative departments. So how many males are there in administrative department? 360 minus 200, or 160 males are there in the administrative department. So what is the ratio that they are asking for? They are asking for the ratio 360 is to 160, correct, which is nothing but 9 is to 4. Option 1. Very easy, no? Calculations are easy. So such questions you should not skip in the exam. Next one. The number of females in marketing department are approximately what percentage of the total employees in the marketing and the customer relationship department together? So how many females are there in the marketing department? 14%, correct? Totally 2000 females are there, out of which 14% is in marketing department. Or how many females are there? 20 into 14, correct? That is nothing but 280 females are there in the marketing department. Now, what is the total number of employees in marketing and customer relation put together? 18 plus 22, correct? That is 40% is in marketing and customer relationships together. Now, what is 40% of 4,500? 40% of 4,500 is 1,800, correct? So 1,800 employees are there in marketing and customer relationship together. What is the percentage that they have asked for? 280 divided by 1,800 into 100. So what will be the answer here? 28 by 18, correct? That is 280 by 18. So approximately you can say it will be somewhere around 16%, correct? So option 5, 16 is your answer. Next one. What is the ratio of the number of males in HR department to the males in the accounts department respectively? So for this question, first we have to find out how many employees are there in HR department, how many females are there in HR department. Subtract those two, you will get the number of males in HR department. Similarly, we have to find out number of employees in accounts department minus number of females in accounts department. That will give you number of males in accounts department, and then find the ratio. So HR department here is 8%. So how many employees are there in HR department? 4,500. 8% of that. We already know, right? That is 360. We just found that out for another previous problem. So this is 360 here. Then how many females are there in HR department? 16% of 2,000. That is nothing but 320. Correct? So how many males are there in HR department? How many males are there in HR department? 360 minus 320. That is 40 males are there in HR department. Now, how many males are there in accounts department? So, accounts here is 12%, correct? So, 45 into 12, that is nothing but 45 into 12 is nothing but 450 plus 90, correct? So, if you solve it that way, right? See, 45 into 10 is 450. So, 45 into 2 is 90. So, 450 plus 90, that will be 540. Correct. So here what will come? How many people are there in the accounts department? Totally 540 people are there. Out of this 540 people, how many females are there? 12%. So 12% of that is 240. So how many males are there in accounts department? Accounts department is 540 minus 240. That is 300. So what is the ratio that we are looking for? 40 is to 300, or 2 is to 15. Option 3. Next one. What is the total number of males in design, customer relation and HR departments together? See, this is even more easier, right? Customer relationship total employees is 22%. Design total employees is 32%. And HR total employees is 8%. Add all of these together. What is that? That is nothing but 62%, correct? 32 plus 8, 40 plus 22, that is 62. So 62% of the total number of employees, 62% of 4,500. Find that out. Here, what is the total number of females in all these departments put together? Customer relationship, design and HR. So that is nothing but 28 plus 16 plus 20, which is equal to 64%. So you have to find out 64% of 2000. Find these two out, subtract them, that will be your answer. So what's the answer that you get here? See, this is nothing but 1280. Here 60% is 2790. So subtract 2790 minus 1280. That will be your answer. 1510. Option 2. See, 62% of 4500, right? So 60% of 4500 is 2700. So 62% will be 2700 plus 90 or 2790. Similarly, here 64% of 2000 is easy. 64 into 2, 128 or 1280. Find the difference, that will be your answer. 1510. Got it? Yes. So all the very best, and I'll see you in the next session. And this is Gayatri signing off till then. Take care. Bye. Good night.